Alright guys, if you're watching this video, you're in the same shoes as me. You have a Land Rover LR3 with a B1a55 code. This is a code for the airbag system, lost communication code. Your engine control module may also have a code saying it lost communication with the SRS deployment system. What the common fix is for this code and what the common fix was for on mine was these three wires right here. So from factory, they have a splice, and the splice tends to break. It can, there's some more splice wires. The splice tends to break, and it will throw that code. The code doesn't always show up because they can still kind of have a good connection. It's a pain. It took me a while to figure it out. But what causes this is there is sunroof drain tubes that run through here, and these drain tubes like to break off. There's a nipple that leads to outside the car. The nipple likes to break off, and the drain just points right down onto all your wires and corrodes everything. It is definitely not something you want. But hopefully this video can help you. So you're going to pull up here. Okay, so I had a little bit of an issue. The drain's leaking, water's everywhere. I'm drying it out. I'm gonna do some rust repair. But water is no good with this splice connector. So the splice connector is really chintzy. You need to get that splice connector off to check on the wires. Most likely they're corroded, or you can tug on them and they will break right off. In my case, it broke right off, and I put that little splice in there, put all three wires back together, and turn the key on. Code is gone. The code was actually putting my car in reduced power mode, so I don't know if it's doing the same for yours. It was really frustrating. I was like, what's causing this? There's no way airbag is causing this, but it actually was, because it was setting a fault in the ECM for, it was setting the fault in the ECM for the airbag system losing communication, and it was putting it in reduced power mode for some reason. I don't know. Land Rovers are interesting. That is basically the gist of this. I'm going to pull up a wiring diagram in just a second to show you like the order of the wires and where they go and why this happens. This was the issue. You have the two ECM wires. They're both yellow and green. They both come together into one, and that little notch right there is a splice pack, and that's where it tends to break. It goes from there all the way into the restraint control module. That is what sets the light. It's a pretty simple fix. Could be your problem. So, all right guys, so that was just my tips and tricks of what helped me, and I hope it can help you in the same way. I'm new to the Land Rover game, but when I find useful stuff like this, I'm gonna work on uploading it and seeing if it can help other people too. So hopefully this helps you sort your issue out. With that, have a good day.